Hey guys, and welcome to the Crypto Zone show where you have myself, Jay, and it's the start of a crazy week for cryptos and NFTs. It seems like Altseason has finally started, and I'm going to show you what coins are getting ready to moon, and these coins are looking to make around 10x or so, and if you play your cards right, you could sell it out early at about 5x, sell one at 10x, and you've ended up with a 50x return. So it's all maths here. So without much further ado, let's just get ready to crypto. Welcome back, guys. So most of you would have heard about the craze with NFTs, non-fungible tokens. So you've got art non-fungible tokens, baseball cards, you've even got land, and the prices for these assets have just been skyrocketing. It's been getting crazy. Snoop Dogg's jumping onto it, Paris Hilton's jumping onto it. It's insanity at the moment. And a lot of projects have actually been born in the crypto space to essentially accommodate all of these NFTs. And a lot of these projects itself are actually making superb and substantial gains. But for a detailed video on NFTs and what they are and everything, I've also got a video that I put out a while ago, so that should pop up any moment now. Now guys, when it comes to researching cryptos and finding out what are the best ones, I use a triple checklist. And this essentially shows me what cryptos are primed for takeoff. And what I use in this triple checklist, or what the key elements of the triple checklist, they come down to essentially the project fundamentals, presence and liquidity, and also the mathematics. And the coins that I'm going to mention today, they've actually passed my checklist with flying colors, and one is already up 50% in a day, so it's really crazy. So the first project is actually a gaming NFT project, and it's by Axie Infinity. The coin is called AXS, so that's a ticker symbol for it. And yeah, this is growing quite fast. The Discord group has been growing rapidly. The utilization of it has been growing rapidly. Everything, it's really on point, and it's an exciting project. I would go into depth on this, but I can't because it's going to be a short video. And you can see how we apply the triple checklist to Cardano in another video, so you have an idea of the depths of research that we would do on the coin, and you can also apply it too. But we've done this, and it passed with flying colors. And what I'm going to go over is essentially the mathematical side of things, where we utilize Elliott waves theory, and we also utilize Fibonacci extensions. So as you can see, initially when I was looking at the coin previously, what we had was this as a prior high, and this would have been classed as the correction. And as you know, in the Elliott waves theory, I have gone into depth on this, but I'll just do a quick one for you. So like this, so you have your first impulse, then you have your correction, you have your second impulse, which is usually quite huge. Then I know I haven't really shown that here, but it's just for space. Then you have another correction, and then you have your fifth impulse, which is fairly sized. That's typically what happens. So what we've got here is, this is the first impulse that's happened. Here's a correction. And it seems like it's already taken off. It hasn't taken off yet, so I suppose this one's running away, but you can see it's working right here. So you got the first impulse, you've got the correction here, and then you've got essentially the second impulse, but it hasn't happened yet. The second impulse is going to be huge. Well, it's happening right now, but it hasn't completed, so still could be time to get in on this. But this one's very exciting, and it's really got legs. And in terms of the targets for this, I'm going to show really modest targets, and these modest targets are they're crazy when you think about it. But let's check this out. So get rid of here, and we're looking at around, so for the second impulse that we're expecting now, we can expect sort of around $24 region. I do believe that it can get higher. It might be slightly lower. It's hard to sort of gauge with the second impulse because it's so crazy, but we can expect sort of around this region. And what's even crazier about this is after this we're gonna have a correction, of course, and then we would expect the third impulse, and that's even going to be higher. So if you consider it, if you're getting around here also, say $6, and you've got it to around 24, then you're looking at around a kind of like a 4x there. And then after that, the next targets are just going to be mammoth. So that one's quite exciting as well. And this is available on Binance. So I've got in the description, I've got links in there. And I do believe that you should be able to get a discount on your commission fees if you use that link. So yeah, that's their trading commission fees really. But yeah, you should get a discount on that. So definitely check that out, guys. And the second coin that we're gonna go into here is Aave. So this is interesting, and the ticker for this is known as Ghost, but it's GHST, so it's not Ghost in its full way. And yeah, essentially this one is really popular. You've probably seen it around and everything. Again, we've applied our triple checklist to this, so it's going to be quite short. And as you can see with this one here, you can see, so draw it out here. I will use the Elliott waves first. So you can see that's bottom there, and that was top there. And what you're looking at here is now it's doing its sort of corrective phase. It looks like a W. It's kind of similar to what you've seen here as well. Let's just get that. So like that sort of W is sort of doing that here as well in this phase. So this is a corrective phase. So this is an ideal time to buy really. So guys, really consider that. Although it's not financial advice, but yeah, I think it's an awesome time to buy. And what will happen is you'll get the second impulse leg up to come, which it hasn't done yet. So it's a good time. And then after that, you would also have the correction and then a third impulse. Now for the targets, for the sort of short-term targets for the second impulse, this is what I've got. Let's go here. Here we go. And yeah, you're looking at it. You know, it can really blast past this, but these are just sort of safe targets. So, you know, sort of $6. And considering that you can buy it around $1 or so, that's a sort of 6x, 5 to 6x that you're going to do on there. So, you know, that's crazy. Like, say you were to safely do this and you get 5x, and say there's a delay with Axie. Because what you got to understand with these things, or essentially with these markets, is, you know, one coin could take off and the other could still be in its breathing phase. And if one's taken off and you're in that, you just take some of your profits and you put them in the other one that hasn't taken off. And before you know it, you've exponentially grown. So you're not having to rely on just waiting for 10x. You can do 4x here, and you can do 6x there. You end up with 24x, and then a simple 2x. You know, it just brings you right up there to about 40, 48x. It's crazy. So yeah, that's another coin that I recommend. And this one is actually available on KuCoin. Again, I've got a link in the description below, so guys, definitely check that out. And if this has been helpful so far as well, please could you like, subscribe, and also if you could tell me what you guys are holding, because maybe I can do a deep dive on that, so let me know. But anyway, the next coin that I want to go into now is Unilayer, which is awesome. So this is actually this is more of an exchange sort of based token, but a lot of the activity has been heavily weighted towards actually putting up NFT tokens on their platform, and with that, this has had tremendous growth. And what you can actually notice with a lot of these exchange tokens is they have taken off immensely, whether it's Binance coin. A lot of these coins have just taken off in a crazy way. So this is one that's really got some good legs here. So what I want to show you is essentially this again is, so it could have had a short correction here. I'm not sure. I think it could go down a little bit more. It's hard to sort of gauge, but it is within its corrective phase. And it's, so as you can see with this one on the weekly chart, you can see that it's done its first impulse. It may hang around here, it may go up just a little bit more. It's hard to tell, but either way, for me it's a good time to buy, because I'm looking at really the second impulse and the third impulse that we've been describing in some of the others. And again, I'll show you, you know, this is just like, you're literally on the cusp of the first impulse here. It's not even completed. Sorry, second impulse here. It's not even completed. So you can see how crazy these impulses are. So yeah, that's what I'm anticipating really. So it's likely to go into its sort of counter trend correction for a little bit, maybe. But after it does that, that's when the second impulse comes. And the targets I'm looking for this are... So here we go. Wow, you know, near sort of $8-ish. Where are we now? We're near almost $2 in a way. It's awesome, another sort of 4 kind of X, but you guys got to really know that when it comes to the third impulse, these are all at least in total gonna gain 10x. So it's just a crazy time at the moment. And this coin's actually available on KuCoin. So yeah, definitely an interesting one. Guys, if you do want to discuss these coins or anything like that with myself or like-minded crypto fanatics, you can join our Discord. It's been growing tremendously fast and I really appreciate it. And in fairness, I really appreciate the subscribers as well and the Twitter followers. This is really coming together and it's exciting. So we've got a Discord and we can all talk amongst ourselves there and help each other out, really. That's the key thing. But guys, it's Easter and in the UK we have like a long weekend. So we've had a weekend from Friday to, you know, Monday today. So today's off as well. So this is just really a quick one. I just wanted to jump in, say hey to you guys, give you guys a few tips, a few cryptos that you can look into yourself. And yeah, Altseason is actually here, which is it's crazy. I mean, I'm sure everyone's seen XRP and everything just is all taking off. So guys, enjoy the day today, enjoy this week, enjoy Altseason, and peace.